What's up, everybody? Leone back here again with another review. Hope everybody is doing well. Hope everybody's staying warm. It is once again freezing here in Illinois, and I mean freezing, and we're not supposed to get above zero for like another week. There's no relief in sight, basically. I'm inside, I'm still freezing. And I have a hoodie on, and I have my heat blasted up, and none of you care, but I'm just telling you anyways. Yeah, let's stop blabbing. Let's get to this review. I have a feeling this might be a long one. Today we are going to look at the KANGER SUBTANK Mini.
The next one and nothing to kill. You don't believe it, but I'm betting that you will. Stop, no, I'll let you live a little bit with the pain that I bring. You know it's only the
So the KANGER SUBTANK Mini. I know there are a ton of reviews out there already for this, but I'm doing my review for it. It's a little late because I got it a little late, and not really. I got it a couple weeks ago, but I had other reviews to take care of. So we're getting to it now. Better late than never in my eyes. This guy, I'm going to start off by saying it's been a treat. It has been a treat. I don't know if you can hear that, but that motherfucker is loud. It is loud. That is with the RBA head in there right now. I've got a 0.7 ohm build at 23 watts, 4 volts putting out to the coil right now. Single micro coil, obviously. You're going to see later all the parts, the pieces, and everything, and you're going to see me cotton it up, or put some cotton in the RBA head, fill it up with juice, and all that good stuff. But let's first get to the nitty-gritty, which is the specs and where I got it, how much it was, and all that fun stuff. I have it all pulled up here, and here it is. I'm actually on KANGER's website, I think. Yeah, kangeronline.com. Anyways, where I got it, first of all, was eciggity.com. Been a few things from them lately. Very good vendor, very reliable vendor, very quick shipping. I think I mentioned that in the Sigelli 150 review. I paid $39.99 for it. Well, not technically, because there's a 10% code. It's like it's a code from Vaping with Twisted 420. Whoever, if you guys watch his reviews, he has a code with them, and I kind of just took that code and posted it under there. I mean, hey, it's a coupon code, so I'm trying to help other people out that don't know about that code. But anyways, again, now I'm rambling about a coupon code. It's a 10% off code, and if you do the 10% off of the original price, which is $39.99, it's like 30. I'm not good at math. 36 to 37 bucks. You can check other places too. I have seen them for as low as 33 bucks, somewhere in there. So, you know, it all depends on where you want to order it from. But I'm just telling you where I got it from. And there goes my phone. And yeah, eciggity.com, $39.99. I'll post a 10% off code below. I just rambled that twice. And what is it? What is it? I mean, it's a clearomizer, basically, for all intents and purposes. It's a clearo. It's a sub-ohm clearo. I can't say sub-ohm clearo. You'll see what it comes with and all that stuff. You know, you could rebuild. They give you a section that you can rebuild your own coils. They come with a 0.5 ohm coil and a 1.2 ohm coil. You could order replacements for them for, oh boy, just shook my whole desk. You could order replacement coils. It's like a 5-pack for 15 bucks. Or you could just rebuild the rebuildable section in here like I have right now. Yeah. I mean, it's been a treat to me to use lately, and I've used it pretty much every day for the last 2 weeks. Real good. But anyways, let's not ramble too much here. Let's go down, take a look at all the pieces and the parts, all the stuff that's going to come with it and all that jazz, and then we'll come back up and I'll give you my opinions, my thoughts, and all the good stuff that you guys want to hear. Alright, so we are up close and personal with the SUBTANK Mini from KANGER. Alright, let's do a little quick unboxing and show you all what you get in the package here. You got, first of all, right off the bat, very nice presentation. I like this box. I do. It's got their logo, SUBTANK Mini. Sleeve slides off, and you get the box, another box. Here it says SUBTANK Mini, KANGER Tech. Excuse me, because I do tilt things this way because I have to get a better tripod for my camera, and if I stand it up this way you can't see the whole box, so I'm always holding it sideways. So I apologize, I will have that fixed soon. Open her up, it's kind of like a drawer compartment here. Side just slides out. Boom. And then inside here, we'll get rid of that. You get one of these little guys that says attention. That's not in English. Flip it over. Caution, organic cotton coil. Made in Japan. Installation steps. Drip 2 3 drops of e-juice into the top center of the OCC head before you screw it to the tank. Fill tank with e-juice. Install coil to tank. Wait 30 seconds before you vape. So you do have to prime your coils here. They are telling you. It's good that this notification's in there. For anybody that's new to using cotton and whatnot, you don't want to fire it without any juice on the coil first. So yeah, then inside here, it's going to say KANGER Tech, and you got your mini sub-tank. That will just pop out, and we'll look at that in a minute. Set that aside. Then if you pull this out, it'll reveal a bunch of goodies. Inside here, let's see what we got. We've got the product of authenticity here. Some stuff with that, where to go, like my Facebook. Yeah, just some info on the authenticity there. Then here we got the instruction manual. You know, tells you how to rebuild your rebuildable section. Tells you all the pieces and parts, how to install them. It's, you know, well illustrated, well written for a China manual, but overall not bad. And then here you got all these goodies here. You got some Japanese cotton. It's nice that they included some Japanese cotton. I'm actually running out of it. Okay. Then in this little zipper pouch, you got some more beefy O-rings. I mean, those O-rings are beefy. You got a bunch of them in there, so you, yeah, you're good to go. You got a little mini Phillips head, and you got a couple coils in there. You can see those. And a couple screws in there. The coils aren't bad, actually. It looked like 26 gauge. I took them out earlier, and they look like 26 gauge. And you also get a replacement Pyrex glass right there. So if you do break your tank, you are good to go. Also, and I say also, they include a lot in this. You get the 1.2 ohm head here. There's no coil in this one. I've used it. I pulled the coil out, and I'm going to attempt to rebuild it on camera one day. That'll be another video. But yeah, this is the 1.2 ohm. Like I said, I just took the coil out to see how it was doing and try to rebuild it. So far, no success. And here's the RBA section. It says KANGER Tech Mini RBA. Blah, blah, blah. And we'll look close up on all this stuff here in a minute. But let's start. Yeah, that's it. That's what's in the box. Let's start with the sub-tank. Here is the sub-tank. It says KANGER Tech up here, nicely engraved. I like that. Let's start pulling it apart. You got a drip tip here, which is a little bit loose with this O-ring. Red O-rings is the theme here, just so you know. Pretty wide bore on this drip tip. Pretty much goes all the way through. Narrows down a little bit, but yeah, it seems to fit nicely on here. You know, when juice gets on there, it's a little looser, but overall, it's not a bad drip tip, and I am using that one. Then you got, like I said, KANGER Tech up here. There's your 510 goes. Most drip tips are going to work in here, no problem. Beefier O-ring up top. It's one of the changes they made. They had a thinner O-ring up here, and people had issues with the tank spinning. I don't really have that issue at all. I have no leakage issues like some people have had. And a smaller O-ring here on the bottom. And then down here, let's take the base off. It's got some knurling here, which makes it easy to take off, which is nice. You're going to have your OCC, which is organic cotton coil head. So you got 0.5 ohm coil. It says 15 to 30 watts recommended. And then you got these Hooven holes here on each side, which have your cotton through it. And yeah, that's the coil. Not much to it. If you're looking through here, I don't know if you can see that or not. There's a coil in there with cotton, and it looks like a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wrap. 5 wraps. When I pulled it out of the 1.2, it looked like it was 26 gauge wire, if I'm not mistaken. And then yeah, you can see here, this is where the airflow's coming through. These slots here. And they're very easy to pull apart. Hopefully to do a later review on how to rebuild those. Here you got your 510 threading. Your 510 pin, it says KANGER Mini. This is not a adjustable pin or floating pin, it just seems to be solid right in there. It looks like it's gold plated something. It doesn't say on the website. And then you have the airflow. Let's put it on the tank. There's a little bit of a squeaking. Well, it's not going to do it now, but there was a little bit of squeaking when you turn the base on sometimes. Let's look at the airflow. I still have juice on it. I tried to clean it as best as I could. Here's the airflow wide open. It's adequate enough air for me to do lung inhales. It's going to be fine for most people. Some people may think it's a little bit tight, but for lung inhales, I think it's just spot on right. I usually leave it right open. Then if you turn it, you get the smaller setting, which is just 2 holes there. And then if you turn it again, I'm turning it the wrong way, I believe. It does click. I don't know if you can hear that. There it goes. Then you have the 1 hole. I find that all 3 holes, well, I shouldn't say that. The 2 biggest holes are good enough for lung inhales, and this one here is, it's a little bit too small. You can still do lung inhales off it. You just got to carve it a little bit. But it's not small enough for a mouth lung inhale, at least in my experiences with it. I find it wide open. That's what it's made for. It's made for sub-ohm. It's made for big lung hits, big vapor clouds, and all that good stuff. That's the unit itself. Like I said, it's not too complicated. I got juice all over my hands. Give me a second. Let's show you the RBA head here. Let's go straight to this guy. Now, this guy's got some knurling up top here, and that will just unscrew. Threading seems really good on this. This section just feels a little cheap, but just, you know, it is what it is. It's not an expensive tank. That'll thread off, and it will come with a coil pre-installed. I put my own coil in there. This is some 26 gauge, like 6 or 7 wrap right here. And yeah, it's a micro coil. Very easy to build on this thing. It's got these Phillips head screws on either side, and you have kind of like these, I don't know what you want to call them, post, lips, whatever. And the wire just goes in between that and the screw, and then you just screw it down. There's no need to wrap it around the screw. Just pull your wire through, tighten your screw down, easy peasy. Yeah, that's that. I did find when I did get mine, where this hole is here, where the airflow is coming from, that it was a little loose. So what I did was I took an Allen key, which I don't have on me, and I just stuck it in this hole and turned it, just to tighten it up, because that's how you would get out the build section here. So yeah, if you wanted to disassemble it further to clean, you would just put something tiny in there and unscrew it counterclockwise, and this whole build deck will come out, and your insulator that's sitting below there. It's kind of hard to see. There's an insulator below there. This is the peak insulator. They had some issues with the insulators before. Come on, focus. What are you doing to me? Yeah, there we go. So that's the build deck. It's very K-Fun-esque. I mean, you put your cotton through your coil, and then when your cotton comes out, you know what? Let me do that for you real quick. Alright, so I put some cotton through there. It's very simple. If you ever use K-Fun, it's very, very simple. Just pull your cotton through your coil. I got quite a bit of cotton here. And then you take your, where are you? Right over here. Take this little guy here. Kind of just pull your cotton up like so. And then stick it through here. And screw that bad boy on. Cotton's coming up here. Spread this out. There we go. And then just, I'm going to cut a little off because I have a little too much. There go my scissors. Yeah, so then just like that, then just tuck it in there. You don't want to pack it too tight because you will have, you will block the channels off. So you just want to put it in there, but just don't pack it. Try to, when you get in here, leave a little space there for the channel, which the juice will flow up to this coil. And there we go. And then just put a couple drops of juice on there, like I'm going to do off camera because it's just easier. So put a couple, soak that cotton nice, and just put your top cap on here. Just like so. Threads right on. Boom, boom. And you know what? Let's put this one on. We're going to vape both of them. But, I mean, that's how you rebuild that head there. It's very easy. just screw right down to the base like I'm doing, just till it's snug. And you can see you got where your juice flow is going to come in through on both sides to hit the cotton. So that's why I say don't block those channels off. And then obviously, before I do this and be an idiot, fill your tank up. So I got some Deadly Sin here, high VG. One of my favorite juices is their new version, their higher VG content, which is rather good actually. And by the way, this tank holds 4.5 milliliters of eliquid, if I haven't mentioned that already. Alright, all nice and filled up, and then boom, 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 put that on there, like so. And it's the same, if you want to use the OCC coil, instead of that section, you just screw your coil in and then fill it up. So, I mean, either or, it's the same thing, but that's it. Where's my drip tip? There we go, drip tip. I think I've covered everything I need to cover up close and personal, and that's it, guys. Let's go up and vape it. Get some of this vapor out of the camera here. I don't know if you could tell, but my lighting looks kind of good today. I mean, at least how I'm seeing it, it looks good. I have natural sunlight today. It's freezing, but the sun is beating, so I just opened my blinds, and natural sunlight, the best kind of light for a video, I think. Anyways, and also, I don't know if you can tell, I'm in kind of a good mood today. It's Thursday. It's Thursday I'm recording. It'll probably go up Friday, but I'm in a good mood. Today is Thursday, you know, one day to the weekend, and I'm excited. I don't know. I'm just in a good mood today, so I don't know if you can tell that or not. But anyways, the Subtank Mini, you saw it up close, and I still have the rebuildable head section in here. Comes with a lot. Comes with a lot for the price, to be honest with you. I think the price point is just right, around 35 to 40 bucks. You're getting, you know, 2 different sections. You're getting rebuildable head, you're getting replaceable coils, you're getting cotton, you're getting screws, you're getting pre-built coils, you're getting the replacement glass, you get a drip tip. It's made, you know, it's made of stainless steel, and I just realized I didn't even give out the specs. I didn't. I totally skipped over that. What an idiot I am. So let me give you those specs, because I should have given them to you in the other section, and I didn't. So anyways, I have them all pulled up. Alright, so the Mini is a 22 millimeter atomizer. There's the regular Subtank, which is the 25, which is what came out first. I didn't buy that because I didn't dig the whole 25 millimeter thing. And then they have a Nano, which is an 18.5 millimeter atomizer. So you have all 3 different sizes for whatever you want to use. But holds 4.5 millimeters of liquid. I think I mentioned that. The coils are organic cotton coil. Those are replaceable coils. It's got a 510 connection. It's Pyrex glass. It says enhanced airflow system. I showed you the airflow already up close. RBA section. That's really the specs on it. I think, like I said, it's a gold-plated 510 pin there. It's non-adjustable. The rest of it's all stainless steel and Pyrex. So I guess that's specs. I guess there really wasn't too much specs to really go over with you. Just making sure I didn't miss anything. Yeah, that's it. Okay, I guess that wasn't that much of a big deal. But anyways, what do I think about it? I think it's a really great kit here. A really great atomizer. It comes with everything you're going to need. I know Kanger's coming out with their own box to go with this. And I think it's going to be a 25 millimeter top on it, so you can fit the regular Subtank. But yeah, they're coming out with that. Let's talk about the airflow a little bit. The airflow is a little different. First of all, the big Subtank, the original that came out, had a different airflow. It was tighter from what I'm hearing. I never used it, nor have I used the Nano. I heard it was tighter. Now, what you're going to notice also is when you're using the rebuildable section, you're going to lose a little bit of airflow. And that is because the airflow on the, I didn't even show that, but the airflow inside is not as big of a diameter. So it is going to be a little more restricted. It's fine for me, but it may be a problem for some others. It seems to be wicking well. This is an 80. I think it's an 80-20. It's either 80-20 or 70-20 juice, the Deadly Sin high VG that I'm using in here. And it seems to be wicking well. I see a lot of bubbles coming up. If you don't put the cotton in the right way, you will have wicking issues of all hell. I had wicking issues at the beginning, even though I've built K-Funs many times. I think I just jammed too much in there. You know, just knowing how much cotton to use, you'll get the hang of it after a while. Just make sure you don't plug up the little what do you want to call that, groove where the juice flows up. Just make sure you pat the cotton out of there and leave space for juice to get up to the cotton, and you won't have any issues. So yeah, the airflow is a little bit tighter on here. I'm gonna actually switch out the rebuildable section and put in the 0.5 ohm coil. We'll do a little bit of sub or ohming. I don't know what you want to call it. A little bit, yeah, whatever. Alright, so we got the sub ohm coil, which is reading on my Sigelli at a 0.6, but the Sigelli tends to read 0.1 or 0.1 more, 0.1 less sometimes. So let's see, you know what? Let's put it on the Vapor Shark. Let's see what that reads it at real quick. Actually, I think the Vapor Shark reads it at almost a 0.62. Oh, so I'm show you a couple different looks. There it is on the Vapor Shark. I do like the look in this tank, but I'm not going to get off on something else here real quick. Unlock her. Yeah, Sigelli. Vapor Shark's reading her at, I don't know if you can see that. Probably not. Anyway, it's reading it at 0.55. So close enough to 6 ohm. 6 ohm? 0.6 ohm. Oh boy, if it was a 6 ohm, that would be extreme high ohm vaping. Maybe that will catch on one day. Alright, anyways. So yeah, reading her at a 0.6, and I just turned my Sigelli off, so give me a moment. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sigelli. And we're going to push her up at 24 watts, which is 3.8 volts. Maybe I should back up a little bit. Good vapor output on it, obviously. I mean, it's a 0.5 at 24 watts. As far as wattage on this, how high should you rock it and how low should you rock it? I found that between 22 and 25 is my sweet spot personally. I bumped it up to 30. It has a little bit of a problem keeping up, but that's possibly because I'm using a really high VG juice in here. Maybe if I used a 50-50 blend, I could have rocked it at 30 or 35, somewhere around there. I'm going to bump it up to 30 just for the sake of this review. I doubt you'll be able to see it on this camera. That's why we do use the other camera. Yeah, you can't see shit. So at 30 watts, it's 4.2 volts, and now it's reading it as a 0.5. So let's vape it. So good. A little warm for me, a little intense for me, but you can definitely vapor at 30 watts. For me, like I said, 25 has been more than enough. This tank is not power hungry at all. From what I've heard, the Atlantis is power hungry, and it does require a lot of power. But 25 watts, you know, 3.8 volts, it's a good vape. And it does keep up. I mean, it really does keep up. I haven't had a dry hit in the OCC coil. I have had a dry hit in the rebuildable head portion of it. And I think that's partially because of how I wicked it. So, I mean, as far as that, vaping consistency and vape quality, it's great. The look of the tank, I love it. I love these O-rings. That's not going to be everybody's cup of tea. I like the stainless steel and the red O-rings. It kind of just looks different. And I like different. I think it's a good touch. Now, if these were pink O-rings, I would not like it. But red, I like red and black. It kind of just looks good on this Sigelli 150. And it fits on here perfectly. It's really a nice looking tank. And, you know, this glass does come out. I didn't show that in the up close. It does just slide off those O-rings, and then you can put the new glass on if you crack this one or something. But unless you drop it right on it, you should be fine. I'm going to close off the airflow to the second setting here and have some vapes that way and see if that affects it at all. Definitely more intensive a vape with the smaller airflow setting here with the 2 holes. Borderline too tight to lung inhale unless you carb it. That drip is getting really, really hot. But if you do it on the, let's go to the one hole setting there. way more flavor on it, and definitely a lot warmer of a vape with that one airflow. But still lung inhalable. Inhalable? Make any sense? Let's try a mouth to lung. It's really not designed for that. You can, definitely can. It's just uncomfortable. Yeah, you can, but it's uncomfortable. If you're buying it for that, don't buy it for that. If you want to lung inhale and blow some clouds with minimal effort, I call this the minimal effort clearmizer, basically. Minimal effort sub-ohm dripper clearmizer. It's dripping in a Clearo without any work. Just put a head in there and go. And if you want to rebuild it, you can. This is a great start for somebody that wants to rebuild or get into rebuilding, because it comes with a section, it comes with the cotton, it comes with coils, it comes with a screwdriver. It's a good starting point for somebody that wants to give it a try, and then from there you can move up to K-funds and stuff like that. But like I said, in my opinion, this is a no-brainer. The KANGER SubTank is a winner. It is just a winner, and I mean, it just works. It just works good. Let me take this airflow back up again. And I definitely highly recommend it. Now, I haven't tried the Atlantis, and I haven't tried the Delta 2, because those are the other two in the category. I would like to try the Delta. I don't do much Joytech reviews, to be honest with you. I can't remember the last time I did a Joytech review. It was probably my EVIC review way back when. But yeah, I'd like to get a Delta. But most of the things I get for this channel, you know, are purchased by me. So, you know, I get what I can afford, and I review what I can afford. So, that juice is good. If you've never had Deadly Sin, go try some. Deadly Sin is just great if you like dessert vapes. A great vape. That's it, though. I'm going to stop rambling. That's the SubTank. Winner in my eyes. Winner. Chicken dinner. What's coming up next? I think next we're going to finally do the vlog. The vlog should have been done once a month, and we're like 2 months instead of the last vlog. And I want to go over old products I did, like the Vapor Shark and the K-Fun clone and all that stuff. I want to go over it all and tell you what's been going on with some, because some things have changed, some things haven't changed, and some stuff I want to rant about. I like ranting. I really do like ranting. So that, and then I think China's on a holiday right now. This is their New Year, I believe. So it's hard to get products right now, I'll be honest with you. A lot of this good stuff is sold out because they're on a holiday. So we'll see. I might look at some drippers that I've been looking at, and some other devices and stuff. We'll see where it all leads us, you know. This is a journey that never ends. We'll see where we end up. But till next time, guys, first of all, I hope you enjoyed this review. Second of all, it's down here somewhere in this corner. Subscribe to my channel if you'd like, if you want to get more reviews from me. And until next time, guys, live well.
The next one, the kill. You don't believe it, but I'm betting that you will. Stop, no! I'll let you live a little bit with the pain that I'm bringing. No, it's only the beginning. Not bringing the